we've mentioned loads of different things, including like freelancing, hearing about opportunities from QM careers, proactively going after opportunities. Are there any one or two other places that you would recommend looking to find some good work experience opportunities? What are they?
So Charity Job is a really good website. So Charity Job, they have like a volunteering and work experience section. They've also got vacancies on there, but they've got a separate volunteering and work experience thing. So that's how I found my current job at Dementia UK, on there. And they do loads of national charities and also local charities as well on there, so you can kind of decide what you want, and you can kind of search like a keyword like mental health or environment or fashion or whatever, depending on what your kind of interest is, and it will list up with all the organisations on that. That was really good, and some of those are just a few hours a week, and they're not necessarily again like for a prolonged period of time, but that was really good. And then the second place was, I mean, maybe this is more obvious, but the QMSU volunteering portal on the Students' Union website. I managed to find an opportunity on there, which I did for 3 hours a week, roughly, in my final year of university, which was at Inspire Mental Health Consortium. Basically, they're a mental health charity in Tower Hamlets, and they deliver like all the mental health services in the borough. I did actually get an interview for the original role I applied for, was marketing volunteer, but I didn't get that, but then they offered me something else. So it's always the case that if it's not for you, there might be something else there. So I did that for a bit. So yeah, definitely the QMSU volunteering portal and Charity Job website.
Brilliant. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Aisha?
I was also going to mention QMSU.
Okay, great.
But generally, I would say like the Students' Union is a good place to look for loads of different types of experience. So like volunteering is definitely one of them. But like I took part in being part of like a society, and there's also like paid work as well, like across like the different outlets as well.
Where do you look on the QMSU website for paid work? Because I've seen the volunteering
so
stuff,
I think
but I don't.
it's qmsu.org/work4us. I think that's the name of the. Otherwise, if you just scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, on like the bottom right, there's like contact, work for us, and like loads of other things that you get at the bottom of a website. But it's there on the bottom of the website.
Email alerts for that as well, I think, where they can send you like the jobs that are coming in. Like maybe it's working at QMotion just in the reception.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. They do. Yeah, so you can like work at QMotion in the reception, and they also have like roles that aren't like that are like lesser hours. So like coaching. I know the sports department do like football coaching, tennis coaching. You can train to become an umpire and like get a qualification in that as well. So there's like plenty of different opportunities with the Students' Union. But I'd also say look at your academic department as well. Something I forgot to mention was I was a student ambassador, and with SLLF, and I did a lot throughout my every year, sort of either whether it was like on open days, talking to prospective students, parents, offer holders. I also helped out like with like schools coming onto campus and like promoting like languages and like careers in languages and stuff like that, and that was just a great way of developing like communication skills and like getting out of your comfort what's the phrase? Comfort zone, that's the word. Getting out of your comfort zone and mixing with all sorts of different people. And yeah, so, and also I think some academic departments offer like other paid roles as well. But yeah, student ambassador was definitely one that I benefited greatly from, so definitely your academic department.
Great.
One website I'd recommend is internwise.co.uk. Quite a lot of the ones on there are unpaid, which is a bit annoying, but you can find some gems in there as well.
Is that for all sectors?
All sectors, everything across the country. They're mainly London based, but I found my internship in Manchester as well from there, so there is a wider choice and they're constantly updated, so that's really good.
Can I just interject quickly there? I think that's quite interesting as well. I think there's a lot of students in London, and there are obviously quite a lot of positions as well, but sometimes, especially if you want to work in like a bit of a niche sector, you might also think about in summertime moving, like if you could work outside of London, you might find it easier to get into specific companies as well. If you really want to get into a particular sector and you're willing to live somewhere else for, I don't know, in a hostel or on a mate's sofa for a month, that could be something to consider.
And then the second thing might be relevant to some people, especially with it being languages. I was the co-president of ESN last year.
What's ESN?
Erasmus Student Network, sorry.
Okay.
And once you're part of the Erasmus Student Network, and it's open to pretty much anyone, there's loads of different opportunities within that that they post on their website and in their groups, and also being involved with ESN, being the president or any other kind of like role within it, then that's also a really good experience. And I know that it's like a very wide reaching network that's all around the world, so you never know who you might get to connect with.
Fabulous. Thank you.